Ugh. I'm sitting here shuffling cards thinking I'm streaming and I didn't even hit start streaming. Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna get into this right away because I don't know what's going on with my computer or my brain this morning. It's been obviously a whack-a-do morning. So let's see. Hopefully you guys can find this stream. Hopefully it's posting to the right places. Oh, and by the way, I'm back in Facebook jail as of midnight last night. I'm not exactly sure why they decided to put me back in Facebook jail at midnight, even though I posted over 12 hours before. But they decided that I need to go. I'm a jailbird. So let's just get to Monday, the 24th of June, 2019. Get this card out before all hell breaks loose. Buenos dias, Janice, Denise. Hi, Ducky. I'm glad you're back, honey. Thank you for showing back up. Sorry, guys. It just seems to be a morning of awkward shit going on, so I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm back in Facebook jail too, so I'm not even posting. You guys can post it if you want. I could give a fuck at this point. I'm like, my I don't really want to get into it. I'll talk about it maybe later. Hey Marlene, good morning, welcome back, thank you for rejoining. So the card for today, which is Monday the 24th of June, is the Three of Cups, which is love. It's inverted though. To me, it's funny. We had the Three of Crystals yesterday, which was creativity, which is all about the mind and thinking creatively, getting ourselves out of our like maybe negative thoughts or our heavier thoughts, our bogged down thinking and our messy thinking. I think that this has something to do with that. I think that this being a three and that being a Three of Crystals, there's a connection there. I also think that today would be a really good day to seek out opportunities to be emotionally available to others and to find the love in the situation. I certainly could use it this morning, I can tell you that, because already I can tell that the energy's a little wonky, the streams are freezing, people are getting lost, in watching the stream, that sort of a thing. So I have a feeling that this card is coming up inverted today because it's sort of telling us that like maybe, emotionally our energy might be a little bit, it's there, it's present, we have the ability to love, but are we actually acting from that place? Are we actually thinking and consciously working from that place of love? Love for ourselves, love for others, love for our life, love for what we have, a place of gratitude. This is a reminder of that. Also, when I think of this card, I think of family. I think of family, enjoyment, coming together, sort of, I wouldn't necessarily say celebration. It could represent a celebration, but it being inverted makes me feel more like a Thanksgiving celebration gone wrong. But I'm not saying that, I'm not predicting that's going to happen for any of you. I'm saying that there's an opportunity to upright this today, okay? I'm feeling like today might be a day where we run into situations where love is able to be present if we choose to bring it forward, where we choose, and this is again, it ties into that Three of Crystals, where we actually actively look at our thoughts, look at our feelings, and choose the appropriate one that serves the highest good, that gets us the results that we want, that gets us where we want to be. And so I think that this is like sort of a continuation of that energy. So my suggestion or my meteorologist prediction is that we stay focused on our thoughts today and we look at what we're thinking about, how we're thinking about it, how we're holding our life in place. Are we holding it from a place of negativity? Or are we holding it from a place of positivity? And then we look at our emotions. How are those being affected by our thoughts? And if those are being affected negatively, we need to shift them to a place of positivity. We need to shift them to a place of love. We need to remember that, like, I don't know how close I can get this screen, but there is this this vase here with all these flowers pouring forth and this, family of fish here. It just says to me that we have a lot to give. Sometimes we forget that. Sometimes the vase feels tight. Maybe we feel like we need to hold on to whatever we have for ourselves only, in an effort to keep ourselves safe. But we have enough to give to others. We have enough to share. We have enough to give freely, have our emotions, not feel judged, and be protected all at the same time, and be able to protect those around us. So I would say this is a good opportunity, if you're not around people that you love, to try and seek them out, spend time with them, share that love with them. And if you're interacting with just complete strangers that maybe are going sideways, or there's an opportunity where you're like, this isn't working, I don't like this, try and shift it to this place of love. Try and creatively think about the situation, maybe from their perspective or from a different perspective, so that you can get yourself into this higher vibrational place of extending love to them and care. And to yourself too, guys. This is really important. This is a kicker for me, is stopping and loving myself is hard to do. I get on myself and I start to think, I should have all the answers. I should have this done right. I should be better at this. This should be fixed by now. Why can't I do this better? Blah, blah, blah. Why am I in Facebook jail? And it's like, I need to not do that to myself. I'm in Facebook jail because that's just how Facebook works. And because I posted probably too quickly, and maybe I'm supposed to be in Facebook jail right now, and I just don't understand it. I have this expectation of wanting it to be different, right? But I need to love what I have. I need to appreciate what I have and have gratitude for what I have, and remind myself of that. And that's the creative kind of thinking that I think the first card of this week was telling us about, is sort of think creatively, think yourself up out of the bog of the heavy thoughts or the worries or the stressors that we have, and find that place where we can see the horizon, we can see the bigger picture, we can find the answers easier. And from there, we can then emotionally run that energy of that freedom, right? I can hear him out there banging on that fucking wall. Oh, but I'm going to send him love today. You know what? I might get a sledgehammer and go out there and help him today. That might be fun. That might be actually good for me and therapeutic, because then not only am I helping him and showing him love, but I'm getting involved in the destruction of my neighborhood, so I feel a little bit more in control of it. Maybe that's the creative thinking I need to think about. I don't know. But I'm going to try and keep it focused positive today, keep it focused on love, on celebratory, or at least celebrating what I have, even if that's personally amongst myself, and reminding myself that I have a lot to give, and that we all do. Remember that you have a lot to give, and that you don't have to hold on to it so tightly that people don't receive it. And that's where I feel like that inversion is that maybe this card is upside down because maybe we don't feel safe enough to love right now, or we don't feel like there's enough opportunities, or that people are going to respect the love that we give or the feelings that we have. But in all actuality, I think that if what it is that maybe we don't value our own feelings, that's this creativity card, this crystals card from the beginning of the week. We're not thinking creatively enough, and we're not reminding ourselves that our emotions, our love, is powerful and valid and real and a gift, and we can share it not only with ourselves but with others. And so, hey, Slimy Toad Boy, what an awesome name. I love it. And you're my first Twitch viewer. Please subscribe, Slimy Toad Boy. I'm a gamer too. We can game sometimes. I have an Xbox and a PS4, although my backup drive just died on my PS4. But I love that I have a Twitch viewer for the first time. Slimy Toad Boy has arrived. Yay! My name is Dan Geist, Slimy Toad Boy, and I do daily tarot readings, letting people know what the energy's like for the day. So, Slimy Toad Boy, you don't sound like you want to be giving out much love today, but try and do that. That's the idea for today. Good morning, Nate. How are you? Or afternoon, I should say. So let's upright this card and bring that love forward and remind ourselves. I love that your name is Slimy Toad Boy. Please subscribe to my Twitch channel. You would be my first subscription there, and I would love it. That would make me feel like I'm actually doing something in the right direction, because I keep getting put into Facebook jail. So, Yeah, so guys, just, think differently today, think outside the box, think with a little bit more freedom, give yourself a little bit more credit, give yourself the opportunity to be trusting, loving, and know that you're protected, that love is one of the strongest vibrations on the planet, and it will, carry you through no matter what the situation may be. I'm also Slimy Toe Boy. I am also on YouTube and Facebook, and I do this all through Restream. I'm new to this, so I'm trying to figure out how all of this works. And every time I post my videos in Facebook groups, I get arrested and I get shut off where I can't. I can only post on my business page in Facebook. So, and then it happens. Restream goes to Twitch too, and I have a Twitch account because I like to game and I like to watch other gamers game. I don't necessarily broadcast because I'm not a great gamer. I'm more a casual gamer, but I love to watch other gamers game. And so and somebody told me, yeah, they do tarot readings on Twitch too. So I was like, okay, put it on there. Yeah, I do believe in zodiac signs, Slimy Toe Boy. I'm a Pisces. I'm a fish. So that's the card for today, guys. I'm on every morning, Slimy Toad Boy, and on Sundays I do 3 cards for the whole week to kind of tell us what's going to happen for the whole week. Okay, I also do pop-ups where I'll read cards individually for people. Okay, so if you know of anybody, may I ask why? What do you mean, may you ask why? Why do I believe in zodiac signs? Or is that what you're asking? I love that I have a Twitch viewer. This is so cool. I just thought Twitch was going to be... Indeed. I believe that there's some truth to that. I mean, just like anybody would believe, it's an ancient knowledge that's carried on for thousands and thousands of years. I believe that there's personal traits that go along with when we're born. I believe that there's a map to the stars, and when we choose to come into the world and where the planets are at does have an effect on who we are and how we are. I mean, think about it. When the moon is full, the energy gets a little bit crazier around the world. People act weirder. They have more energy. They do crazier shit. Like, there is an effect. The moon affects the tides even. So to say that there's gravitational pull, there's all of these things that go on with the planets, to say that that doesn't affect us as human beings would be kind of short-sighted. I don't necessarily put everything that I have in zodiac signs, but I do believe that there are certain traits and certain things that you can kind of, like if you meet somebody, you can kind of tell a little bit about sort of what type of person they might be, or what type of things they might like, or how to interact with them best because of the zodiac sign that they are. But zodiac signs are more complicated than just being one sign. That you have, your different signs in your different houses when you're born, and all of those things factor into who you are as an individual. So just like how Christian people believe in the Bible, which is ancient knowledge that's carried on for centuries, whether or not I choose to believe in that, I do believe that there is a certain amount of truth to some of those stories in the Bible, because they wouldn't have lasted this long. I do believe the Bible's been warped into a book that's used to control and scare people, and that was never the intention of the original Bible, right? Of the original stories. The original stories were meant to inspire and to bring people to a place of spirituality and a connection to God, not to fear and live in fear and fear God. So, yeah, and I do pendulums. No, Slimy Topo, you can ask questions and you can be skeptical. You can totally be skeptical. And you can tune in again. Maybe one day I'll pull a card for you. You can tell me, if it makes any sense to you. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. You're allowed to be skeptical. Skeptics are good. You don't want to necessarily take somebody's information over your own, But I just think it's cool that you've tuned in today. I'm glad that Twitch gave me a viewer today, because I think I've maybe had one, but they never spoke up. And so I just sort of thought maybe I'm, wasting my time being on Twitch. But the person that set this up for me, they're like, no, there's tarot readings on Twitch, do it on Twitch. So I'm glad that you spoke up today, because it lets me know that A, Twitch is working, and B, people might be paying attention. And if you subscribe, you can certainly tune in and see what I have to say. And if you agree with it, you agree with it. And if you don't, you can totally be skeptical, and you can challenge me on it if you want. You can have discussion and maybe we can enlighten each other along the way, because that's kind of what I feel like our purpose here is on the planet, is to help each other and to help educate and enlighten each other. And thank you for the follow. I love it, Slimy Toad Boy. And I love your name. My name on Twitch is Neptune's Wake. I think you can probably see that. So, and if you're ever on gaming, I have Xbox One and a PS4. Right now, I'm only playing Ark on PS4 because my hard drive died and my backup hard drive died. And so all my games that were backed up on there, I can't access right now. And I haven't taken the time to put them back onto the PS4. But it's good to see you all here today. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys find opportunities to use your creative mind and your creative thought to get through the day. If things give you trouble, try and lead with positivity and love. And like, you know, I'm trying to sort of make this my end phrase each time we go. No matter what the energy is, remember that you're blessed to be in it. Even if it's negative, it's all an experience. It's all a teacher. It's all part of life. And it's all, you know, it's all a gift. And sort of keep that in your mind as you're dealing with the day-to-day stuff. And it will certainly make it move a little bit easier for you. All right. I will send you luck for your job interviews, Rachel McIntyre. Everybody send Rachel a little bit of luck for her job interviews. If this is the job that Rachel, let's pull a card for Rachel's job interview. Do we want to do that? Let's do that really quick, just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it, let's see what's going on here. I'm assuming I have your permission, Rachel. Girl, you got the Guardian card. So this is the Woman of Crystals. Keep a clear mind, keep a clear thought, keep a clear... I want you to look at this. If you see this diamond here in the center of her head, she's centered, she's grounded. Go into these interviews empowered, centered, grounded, know what you want, know what you're worth, and bring it to you. See all of these diamonds around her? Like, you're gonna bring it in, okay? Like, if you want this job and you know this is the job for you and it's gonna be the payoff that you need, honey, just think about this card. She is the guardian. She is the one. She is the powerful female, centered, grounded. She almost comes in with an attitude of like, you need me more than I need you. Not with a negativity, just an awareness, a knowledge, a self-assuredness. So go into these interviews today feeling self-assured, knowing that you're fully qualified, that you're fully capable, that you're going to be a benefit to their company, that they're going to be happy to have you, and use this energy, and you are going to have no problems whatsoever. Now, if you contact me back and say, I didn't get the job, we'll see what happens. Maybe it wasn't the job for you. But I really do think that this says to me that if you keep your mind clear, grounded, and your eyes, your third eye, so to speak, this diamond on the prize, you're going to be fine. Don't be in fear. Don't be in worry. Know that you're qualified. Know that you're going to bring benefit to their company, and exude that energy. You know, exude that energy of quiet confidence and awareness and skill, and they're going to want you, and they are going to hire you. Okay? All right, you guys. Good luck, Rachel. Let us know how it goes. I will see you guys tomorrow in the morning. Thank you so much, Slimy Toad Boy. I love that you have that name. And I love that you subscribed. And I hope you guys all tune in tomorrow. I'm usually on at this time, which is 11 o'clock my time. I'm not sure what time it is in your areas. I think it's noon on Eastern time, and it is 9 a.m. Pacific. So tune in tomorrow, and I will see you all then. Sorry for the glitches this morning. It's just been a weird morning. They're tearing down walls, and things have been glitchy. So I'm going to not focus on that. I'm going to go focus on love and creative thinking. All right, miss you guys, love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.